Now, I'm not sure if you guys remember ticker symbol GNS. This stock ran over 650% in a single day after the CEO came out about his stock being naked shorted. Now, we were just asked for an update on GNS, and the CEO actually replied, "Sorry, no updates at this time." On another note, a hypothetical question, right? Imagine a CEO of a US public listed company makes a stand against naked short selling after gathering clear evidence. Now, pay attention here because this ties into the silence is golden, and it's going to tie into what we're about to talk about with Roaring Kitty as well. He's warned by his lawyers that making a stand against the blatant market manipulation will result in him suffering the same fate as Patrick Byrne, but goes ahead anyway. Who's Patrick Byrne? American businessman and conspiracy theorist who launched Overstock.com, aka, if you don't know what Overstock.com is, one of the largest short squeezes that have ever come about in the market aside from Volkswagen. This guy was also fighting against naked short selling. He also came out about COVID-19 conspiracies and some other conspiracies as well that have a little bit of merit to them. So this guy was fighting the corrupt system. Okay, over the next year, he gets buried under investigations by regulators and finds it almost impossible to get approval from the same regulators funding his company, so he ends up funding it himself. He grows the company by 150% with no funding from the public markets, during which time his lawyers find evidence of market manipulation in the stock of his company to the extent that they are ready to file a suit against the manipulators for damages worth more than 4x the value of the company, but need additional time to file the case. Until they are ready, he isn't allowed to give any updates. Now remember, GNS CEO is asking a hypothetical question here, and at the end he asks if it's worth it. Meaning, is it worth it for Adam Aron to come out about naked short selling? Is it worth it for Ryan Cohen? Is it worth it for the CEO of GNS? This is what these corrupt scumbags do to the CEOs who try and come out and expose naked short selling on their company. In the meantime, the CEO continues to grow the company while most of his counterparts from a year earlier have been driven out of other companies or into bankruptcy by the same market manipulators. He takes the lawyer's advice and says nothing publicly. The financing he can do given the circumstances creates dilution but is accretive, and the company is still undervalued compared to the market by a factor of 10x, but he isn't able to talk about this due to being gagged by the system. He continues to grow the company by 50% plus year over year, but retail investors are impatient for returns and blame him for the ongoing depressed stock price, despite having joined the fight knowing the depressed price was due to ongoing manipulation. What are your thoughts? Should a CEO A, fight in silence and in compliance with his lawyers and regulators while the manipulation continues, or speak the truth and to the hell with it? Asking for a friend. Honestly, I had to put this in the beginning of the video, and the only reason is because this coincides with every single thing that we talk about on this channel. Market manipulation, trying to fix this market through AMC as well as GameStop, and I feel bad for the CEOs at this point if this is the case, right? And you guys let me know, what should they do? Should they choose option A or option B? Now I want to talk about Roaring Kitty. The Reddit page Superstonk had over 100,000 active users online last night, but they were bots. These bots are downvoting all new posts and shilling commentary against GameStop. Users have also said the sub is being silenced on their feed. GameStop's annual meeting is January 17th at 12:30 p.m. EST, aka Monday. In yesterday's video, we talked about how Monday is Bring Your Cat to Work Day. This goes with the memes that Roaring Kitty has been posting, but we have further evidence on that as well. Now, it's not only Superstonk that's being silenced, but Roaring Kitty on X too. Before we get into that, we're riding a major uptick on GameStop, and I want to point that out before Monday starts in case you guys are having any doubts. We're riding a huge uptick right now. Take a look at the comparison from back September 2020 compared to where we're at right now, May 2024. In the charts, many things playing out very, very similarly. Actually, identically, right? Almost identically. Now, someone is stepping in heavily with GameStop calls before the shareholder meeting. Last night, someone added $1.4 million in GameStop $32.50 calls for next Friday, June 21st. Now, the options update for the week coming are 170,000 calls in the money, 374,000 calls out of the money, 33,000 puts in the money, and 262,000 puts out of the money. We have a major option chain that may cause a gamma ramp to the upside. And guys, remember, there's often little warning ahead of a catastrophic market event. Now, Roaring Kitty is being silenced on X. Over 1 million views, 3,500 comments, 32,000 likes, 9,500 retweets in less than an hour and a half. Yet it's not enough to trend, apparently. Roaring Kitty wasn't even trending on Twitter based off of this post that basically blew up extremely quick. Now, Roaring Kitty posted a total of 117 meme posts since his return, which comes out to the hidden message hold me. We have talked about the hidden messages that Roaring Kitty has been giving us, and this could be one of them. Now, on May 15th, 2024, Roaring Kitty posted this meme talking about magic. What if the magic hasn't even started yet? June 17th, 2021 was his last magic post, and you can see that right here. What's June 17th? The shareholder meeting. There are just too many things that tie together, bringing us into this week, bringing us into Monday especially. GameStop, this couldn't look more bullish. This looks extremely bullish. You have a huge flag being drawn out. You have it testing and bouncing off the mid-range of the Bollinger Bands. You have tons of volume coming in, volume slightly fading while the price is sitting stagnant right here, building a base, getting ready for a huge move on Monday. As far as what we're tracking, I expect to move at least up to 60 bucks on Monday, and the gamma ramp could just carry us further and further. AMC as well. Look at the monthly time frame. This thing got the largest volume candle it has ever seen in May, and finally made a little bit of a bounce on the monthly with still more volume than any time previously. What I'm trying to say here is if AMC starts moving with GameStop, this thing has a lot of room to run, like a lot of room to run. Even coming up to the Bollinger Band mid-range, it's already over 300% gain. Coming to the top of the range, it's over an 1100% gain. And then out of the range, AMC to get back to its old peak is almost an 8,000% gain. Lastly, GameStop is overflowing with capital. It is one of the richest companies out there in terms of percent cash market cap, and if the board is smart, they'll use it wisely. Some key choices: T-bills in the medium term paying around 5% interest, buying cash flow producing small businesses, removing cash burners, etc., etc. GameStop could pivot towards the direction of Berkshire Hathaway, a small struggling textile company, to one of the world's most famous acquisition and holding companies. GameStop is actually in an excellent position with a lot of potential. This is factual. Even if you're holding GameStop for the squeeze, you have to understand that fundamental value, this company has a lot of growing to do. Okay, lastly, I want to touch on crypto. MicroStrategy goes big on Bitcoin, trying to raise $700 million to buy more Bitcoin, and Bitcoin could be getting ready for a nasty sell-off. It's trading at 66,230. I said by Sunday I wanted this thing to close above 66,500, and if it doesn't, Bitcoin is looking extremely bearish. I'm trying to hang on to this bull thesis here, but it's looking very bearish. Now, spot Ethereum ETF projected to launch by July 2nd. Ethereum, it's time to bring this chart back up because this is exactly what we've talked about when we finally have came into the range. I think Ethereum is a buy here, even with Bitcoin going bearish. Nothing I say is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but if you take a look, this is what we had drawn out when we hit this level back here at 3,700. I said we're going to come down base at the top of this fib channel right around 3,380 and then get a nasty move up, and we just bounced at that channel. Could Ethereum possibly have its massive move up? Of course. Now guys, before you click off the video, get up to 15 free stocks while the weekend is here and earn 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash by using my link. It's the second link under the description and pinned in the top of comments. Open a Moomoo account and make a deposit into there to start earning benefits. You're also getting level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short, viewing other exchanges, and more. So go to that. Ton of crazy good benefits, guys. Also, if you want to join the Discord, the price will be going up after this weekend. You're grandfathered in at the price you join at. I post my trades as soon as I take them, so you can see those. You can come talk with me. You can come talk stocks as well as crypto with the most amazing people. Best vibes, no bad questions. Whether you're a beginner or advanced trader, this is the place to go. And it's a coffee a month. Cheapest Discord on YouTube, and I'm going to keep it that way, all right? Lastly, my custom indicator is the top link. If you are having trouble charting and you need a crazy tool to help you, my custom indicator is here, and we will be adding to my indicator to make it the best out there if it already isn't. That is it, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Subscribe to the channel, turn post notifications on, share this video, and drop a comment down below what you think about GameStop coming into Monday. I love you all. Lottery Socks out.